Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in this video I want to take a quick look at a correspondence game played in 1908 between Martin and Hort. The game does not appear in chess databases and I came across it while looking through old Soviet chess books. So in this game Martin had white pieces and he opened up with e4, to which Hort answered with e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4. The good old Italian game is on the board, and after bishop c5 we see the razor-sharp Evans Gambit. At the cost of sacrificing a pawn, white is managing to gain lead in development, establish a classical pawn center, and also open up some essential diagonals, relying on which white will now put a useful pressure on black's kingside. E takes d4, white castled, kingside, d takes c3. Nowadays usually black is playing knight g7 and to knight g5 is answering with d5. But in the game we see d takes c3, queen b3, queen f6, e5, queen g6. All the time this queen should guard the pawn on f7 and knight takes c3, knight g7, bishop a3, a standard diagonal for the dark squared bishop in Evans Gambit, and bishop takes c3. There was no need to capture on c3. Castling kingside can be also played, but we see castling kingside only after an exchange on c3. Rook a d1, meanwhile white is centralizing his heavy artillery, and rook b8. Black wants to go for b5, b4 advance, but this doesn't give black much. Playing knight d8 followed by knight e6 could allow black to strengthen the position, but in the game we see rook b8. So already at this point, if we take a look at the position, there are many problems to solve in black's camp. It will require some time to solve the development of this light squared bishop to connect the rooks, while already white has really very aggressive intentions. White has completed his development, put his pieces on very aggressive squares, and is ready to land a heavy punch. Let's see what happened after rook b8. Bishop goes on d3 and f5. Black is neutralizing the threat but is weakening the king side further. Playing queen g4 is better. If h3 then queen a4. Instead in the game we see f5 and white captured en passant. Queen takes f6, queen b3 check, king h8, bishop b2, queen f8, knight g5. Hitting on h7 also at some point. Knight f7 can be a nice threat. Although I have to tell you that bishop takes h7 is also playable. According to Stockfish, going for this move straight away is even better. If black accepts the bishop sacrifice, then queen d3 followed by knight g5. You can't neutralize the threat because your knight is pinned. Instead in the game to queen f8, white answered with knight g5, d5, and in here, of course, white can win this pawn, but Martin chose a spectacular continuation and he made a very sparkling move. At this point he played rook e6. How do you like this beauty, guys? By putting the rook on the 6th rank, he now threatens rook h6. Black accepted the bishop sacrifice, but this is allowing white to win faster. Queen f7, bishop takes g7 check, king g8, and another heavy blow. Can you find white's next move? Well, that's very simple. In here, white played bishop takes h7. The bishop sacrifice is totally removing the defensive shield, after which checkmate becomes matter of moves. King e4, and in the center of the board black king got checkmate hit. A nice game by Mr. Martin, which I hope that you enjoyed greatly. In the end, a chess puzzle for you. This position sent me one of my viewers, Gary. While playing on Lee Chess, he found a spectacular winning continuation and shared with me. I liked it so much that I decided to use it as a daily puzzle. The task is to win with the white pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Feel free to check out my early uploads as well. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.